Most dog owners know when their dog is happy. The tail wags, the body wiggles, the eyes look soft, the whole dog seems open, loose, and alive. But stress can be much harder to see, because many dogs do not show stress by barking, growling, or running away. Sometimes they hide it in tiny signals. A quick tongue flick, a yawn at the wrong time, eyes that suddenly show white, a body that freezes for just 1 second. A dog who turns away instead of moving closer. And because these signs are quiet, many owners miss them. They keep petting, they keep hugging, they keep introducing, they keep pushing. Not because they are careless, but because they do not know their dog is already saying, "I am not comfortable." In this video, we are going to decode 5 signs your dog may be stressed but hiding it. But before we begin, remember this: no single signal tells the whole story. A dog can lick their lips because food is nearby. A dog can yawn because they are tired. A dog can look away because something else caught their attention. The real meaning comes from context. What is happening around your dog? What does the rest of the body look like? Are several signals appearing together? And did the behavior suddenly change? That is how you read your dog more safely. Sign number 1: lip licking when there is no food. Many owners see a dog quickly lick their lips and think nothing of it, and sometimes it means nothing serious. A dog may lick their lips after eating. They may lick their nose after drinking. They may lick because something smells interesting. But when there is no food, no water, and no obvious reason, a quick lip lick can sometimes be a sign of discomfort, uncertainty, or anxiety. It may happen when a dog is being hugged too tightly, when a stranger leans over them, when a child reaches toward their face, when the owner is scolding them, when another dog is too close, or when the dog is being asked to stay in a situation they do not fully trust. The signal can be very fast, one tiny flick of the tongue, then it disappears. That is why many owners miss it. But your dog may be using that small movement to release tension or communicate that the moment feels uncomfortable. The important thing is not to panic every time you see it. Instead, ask, what happened right before the lip lick? Did someone move closer? Did the dog look away? Did the body become stiff? Did the ears move back? Did the dog try to leave? If the lip lick appears with other stress signals, slow down. Give your dog more space, reduce pressure, let them choose whether they want to continue the interaction. Because when you notice a small signal early, your dog may not need to make the signal bigger later. Sign number 2: yawning when your dog is not tired. A dog yawn can be completely normal. Dogs yawn when they are sleepy, they yawn when they wake up, they yawn during quiet moments. But dogs may also yawn when they feel stressed, conflicted, or unsure. This is why timing matters. If your dog yawns while relaxing on the couch at night, they may simply be tired. But if your dog yawns during a tense greeting, a training session, a vet visit, a loud gathering, or while someone is holding them close, the yawn may have a different meaning. It may be your dog's way of trying to cope with pressure. It may be a quiet sign that their nervous system is working harder than it looks. Many owners call this being dramatic, but a stress yawn is not drama, it is information. Your dog is telling you that something about the situation may feel too much. Again, do not read the yawn alone. Look at the whole dog. Are the eyes soft or wide? Is the mouth loose or tight? Is the body relaxed or stiff? Is the dog choosing to stay, or do they look like they want distance? If the yawn appears with lip licking, turning away, tucked posture, panting, or freezing, your dog may need a calmer situation. A good response is simple: pause, lower the pressure, give space, make the environment easier. Your dog does not need to be punished for showing stress. They need to be understood before stress becomes fear. Sign number 3: whale eye. Whale eye happens when you can see the whites of your dog's eyes. It often appears when the dog turns their head away but keeps their eyes fixed on something. This can happen when a dog feels uneasy, guarded, or stressed. Many owners miss whale eye because the dog is not making noise. The dog may be lying still, the dog may look frozen, the dog may even look cute in a photo. But if the eyes show white, the body is stiff, and the dog seems unable to relax, this may be a warning that the dog is uncomfortable. You might see whale eye when a dog is guarding a toy, when someone reaches over them, when a child hugs them, when another dog crowds them, when a person leans into their space, or when the dog is trapped and does not know how to move away. This does not mean every side glance is whale eye. Dogs look around all the time. But when the whites of the eyes appear with tension, stillness, closed mouth, hard stare, or turning away, take it seriously. The best response is not to stare back, do not lean closer, do not punish the dog for looking uncomfortable. Instead, create space, remove pressure, call the person or child away, trade for the object if needed. Let the dog feel that they do not have to escalate to be heard. Whale eye is often a quiet signal before a louder one. Listening early keeps everyone safer. Sign number 4, turning away, freezing, or trying to leave. Some dogs do not bark when they are stressed. They disengage, they turn their head away, they shift their body away, they step back, they freeze. They move slowly, they try to leave the room. To humans, this can look like stubbornness, but to dogs, moving away can be communication. A dog who turns away may be saying, "I need a break." A dog who freezes may be saying, "I do not know what to do." A dog who tries to leave may be saying, "This is too much for me." This often happens during greetings, during grooming, during nail trims, during forced affection, during photos, during loud family moments, during interactions with children, or during meetings with unfamiliar dogs. The problem begins when owners block the exit. They pull the dog back, they say, "No, stay here." They force the dog to continue. But if the dog is already trying to leave, removing choice can increase stress. Choice matters. A dog who can move away is less likely to feel trapped. A dog who feels trapped may eventually bark, growl, snap, or panic. So when your dog turns away, freezes, or tries to leave, do not treat it as rejection, treat it as information. Ask, "What is my dog trying to avoid? Can I make this easier? Can I give them space? Can I pause and try again later?" Respecting distance does not weaken your bond, it builds trust. Because your dog learns that their quiet no is heard. Sign number 5, pacing, panting, or restlessness. When nothing physical explains it, panting can be normal. Dogs pant when they are hot, they pant after exercise, they pant when excited. Pacing can also happen when a dog is waiting for something, looking for a place to settle, or reacting to a routine. But when your dog is pacing, panting, shaking, or unable to settle, and there is no clear reason, stress may be involved. Maybe there are fireworks outside, maybe guests are in the home, maybe the dog heard a noise you did not notice. Maybe the environment changed, maybe the dog is in pain, maybe they are anxious because they know you are about to leave, maybe they are overwhelmed by too much activity. Restlessness is important because it can mean the dog's body is activated. They may not know how to relax, they may keep moving because staying still feels difficult. But this is also where caution matters. Pacing and panting can be linked to stress, but they can also be linked to pain, illness, heat, medication, aging, or medical problems. So if this behavior is sudden, intense, unusual, or comes with other signs like appetite change, limping, vomiting, confusion, heavy breathing, aggression, hiding, or inability to sleep, speak with a veterinarian. Do not assume every restless dog is just being emotional, and do not assume every restless dog is misbehaving. Sometimes the body is trying to tell you something important. So what should you do when you see these stress signs? First, pause. Do not rush to correct the behavior. Your dog is not being difficult by showing stress, they are communicating. Second, look at the whole dog. One signal alone may not mean much, but several signals together matter. Lip licking plus turning away, yawning plus stiff body, whale eye plus freezing, panting plus pacing, avoidance plus tucked posture. The pattern tells the story. Third, lower the pressure, step back, give space, stop touching for a moment, move the dog away from the trigger, ask guests to stop reaching, give your dog a place to rest. Fourth, give your dog choice. Choice does not mean no rules. It means your dog has safe options. They can move away, they can settle somewhere quiet, they can say no to contact, they can take a break, And fifth, get help when needed. If stress signs are frequent, severe, sudden, or connected to fear, aggression, panic, pain, or major behavior change, speak with a veterinarian or qualified behavior professional. The goal is not to become afraid of every tiny movement your dog makes. The goal is to become more observant. Because your dog is always communicating, not only when they bark, not only when they wag their tail, not only when they jump or growl. Sometimes, the most important messages are quiet. A lip lick, a yawn, a glance, a pause, a step away. When you notice these small signals, your dog learns something powerful. They do not have to shout to be understood. They do not have to panic to get space. They do not have to growl before you listen. And that is how trust grows, not by controlling every behavior, but by hearing the quiet ones. Which of these 5 stress signs have you noticed in your dog before?